Today, I will explain why LeBron James' scoring record will never be beaten. Probably in our lifetime and in our kids' lifetimes. Maybe even in our grandkids' lifetimes. Okay? Now, for this to work, we have to make some predictions. But we will make them as reasonably as possible. Now, this right here. NBA.com all-time leading scorers in points. LeBron James, retired. Kevin Durant. We use Kevin Durant for this example, okay? Now, before we get into Kevin Durant, we have to figure out some things for LeBron James. We have to figure out his all-time points per game. We have to figure out his career averages per game. We have to figure out how many points he scored this season. We have to figure out how long he's going to play for, because his points going to only keep going up since he's not retired. And we have to figure out how many games he plays per season. Okay? Now, so we'll take some assumptions, but we can make some pretty sound assumptions on this. Alright, this one's pretty easy to figure out. LeBron James all-time points, 41,757. And this one's also easy to figure out. For points per game this season, he averages 40. I'm kidding. He averages 24.7. And for his career, he averages 27.2. Oh, no, my bad, 27.0. Kevin Durant averages 27.2, but we'll get into him in a second. Okay? Now, let's see. Okay, now the Lakers, they have played 35 plus 21 games this season, 56, okay? Now let's do 82 minus 56, okay? Now, that means they have 26 games left in the regular season. Okay, 52 games this season, meaning he's played in almost all of them. Now, if we ask what percent of 56 is 52, it is 92.8%. We'll round up here, and we'll round up for any decimals we need to. Or round down if we need to. Alright, because these are just projections. These are not like 100% accurate numbers, but they're pretty damn close. Alright, so he's played 93% of games this season. Now, look, 93% of 26 is 24.18. Meaning LeBron James will play in 24 games this season. For the remainder of the season, I should say. And we know LeBron James has signed a 2-year contract, meaning he will play for 2 more seasons. And let's just assume at the end of this contract, he will retire at 42 years old. Now that we know LeBron James will play 24 games this season, let's just assume he averages 24.7 and doesn't do anything else. No 30 bombs, no 40 bombs. Let's just make the assumption and let's give Kevin Durant a slight chance here. And let's just assume he will average 24 points for the remainder of the season and for the remainder of his NBA fucking career, okay? All right, 24 points, 24.7 points per game times 26 more games. No, 24 more games. And LeBron James will score 593 points this game. Now add that to his 41,759 points. And LeBron James will have 42,352 points at the end of the season. Okay? Now let's assume LeBron James plays the exact same amount of games next season and the season after that, which would be 52 plus 24, 76 games. Now, what we have to do is 76 games times 24.7 points per game times 2, since he's playing for 2 more seasons at least. Now it's 3,754.4. Okay? Now we add that to our projections for what he will have at the end of the season. And we will assume LeBron James will retire with 46,106 points. Alright? So now we know what LeBron James will retire with. And now we have to go into Kevin Durant and figure out how he will be able to catch that. If he'll be able to catch that. Spoiler alert, he will not. But let's see how close he can realistically get. We'll even give him the grace of saying that he will play until he is 42 like LeBron James. Alright? But we'll even give him that leeway. Maybe. If the numbers are too ridiculous to even have that be a factor, then we won't. But 46,106. That is our goal. That's what we need to reach for Kevin Durant, the only active NBA player in the top 10 scorers of all time to pass LeBron James. All right, so this is LeBron James' total after 42 years of life and 24 NBA seasons, which is the record. The record right now is 22, which is the season LeBron James is in right now. Next season, he will break the record for the longest NBA career ever. So here's how we're going to do things for Kevin Durant. We're going to do things in two ways. One, the unrealistic way, and two, the realistic way. Now we're going to do the unrealistic way first, where we assume Kevin Durant plays all 82 games, and we assume he will play until 42 years old. Now that's unrealistic, but we're just going to do that to give him a slight chance of catching LeBron James. Actually, you know what? Since that number will be bigger, we're going to save that till the end. We'll do the realistic way first. All right, same thing. Suns record, 27-31, okay? Suns have played 58 games so far, meaning they have 24 games to go. Interesting. They're saying Kevin Durant has played 5 games. Oh, I did type 2025 because for some reason they gave me last season, not this season. All right, you know what? Let's see. Let's just count how many games he played. Okay. All right, fuck it. We'll just count this manually. All right, November. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I should probably do some calculator. All right, December 7. Actually, I'm just gonna pause the video here and count it myself, y'all. Y'all can fucking do the math if you want to. Go to ESPN.com, look up the same thing I did. All right, Kevin Durant played in 45 games this season out of 58. 77.6%. Okay, we'll just round it up to 78. Going outside, but yeah, 78% of the games so far Kevin Durant's played. All right, so Kevin Durant will play in 19 more games this season. Okay. All right, 19 plus 45 is 64, meaning Kevin Durant plays on average 64 games in a season. Yeah, for comparison of LeBron James' 93% play rate, Kevin Durant's play rate is 78%. That's how you know the math is correct, because we did 2 different formulas and got the same answer, 78%. All right. So yeah, not looking good for Kevin Durant already. We haven't even gotten to the points yet. Okay. Kevin Durant's contract ends in the 2025-2026 season. So he has this season and 1 full season after that. Now they do say they expect him to sign a extension after the 2024-2025 season. Okay, well, he has until the end of the 2025-2026 season. Now let's assume Kevin Durant plays 2 more years, okay? Like, that's pushing. I don't see him going for another 4 years, realistically. So let's just give him the benefit of the doubt and say Kevin Durant plays 2 more seasons after the next one. So he has 3 seasons left, which I doubt Kevin Durant will play until he's 40 or pushing 40. But let's just give him the benefit of the doubt and say he'll play for 3 more full seasons. All right. Well, now we know how long he's going to play for. We'll give him 3 full seasons after this one. And he'll play 64 games each season on average. We'll just assume that he does not decline in games played like we did for LeBron James. All right, Kevin Durant for this season averages 26.9 points per game. All right, so 26.9 points per game times the 24 remaining games. But we cannot do that, remember, because he will not play all those 24 games. He will play in 19 of those games. So we have to do 20. No, wait. What damn, what was the stats? I forgot. Like, I got my numbers mixed up. I thought it was 29.6, but that didn't sound right to me. So 26.9 times 19 games this season, 511 points you will have at the end of the season. Okay, and right now he has 30,109 points in his career. So that is what Kevin Durant will finish the season with. 30,620 points. All right? He will finish this season with that many points. Now, let's do the math for the other seasons. All right, 64 games a season, assuming he does not slow down at all, be 26.9 times 64. And we're going to give him 3 full seasons after this times 3. So it'll be 5,105 points. All right, now we do plus 30,620. So Kevin Durant will be estimated to end his career with 35,785 points, assuming he plays for 3 more seasons and he does not decline at all in games played or production. That is what he will end the career with. Very respectable. Now, still, that would be 11,000 under LeBron James. Okay? Like, that's still 11,000 points under LeBron James. So he'd pretty much be exactly where he is now, assuming LeBron James played for another 2 seasons and Kevin Durant played for another full 3. We gave him an extra season over LeBron James, and he still would be pretty much exactly where he is now. That is insane. And even if LeBron James retired right now, this very second, never scored another point in NBA history, that means Kevin Durant would still be 6,000 points behind him. Okay? Well, around 6,000. I don't feel like doing the exact numbers right now, but shit, y'all can do 41 minus 35, okay? All right? So around 6,000 points behind LeBron James, assuming he retired right now. Now, assuming LeBron James plays these full 2 years out and remainder of the season, obviously, then he would be around 11,000 behind LeBron James. That's how unbreakable his scoring record is. Realistically, the current active NBA player on the top 10 besides LeBron James, the only one that is active, and who is considered to be the best scorer of all time, which I personally do not believe, but he is considered by many to be the greatest scorer of all time, is still realistically going to be between 6,000 and 11,000 behind LeBron James. And that's still giving him leeway, assuming he doesn't decline at all while being 39 and pushing 40 in his final season. In his 20th season, by the way. Yeah, he's on season 17 right now. So he would be on season number 20. 2 decades exactly. Assuming he does not decline at all, he would be between 6,000 and 11,000 points behind LeBron James. And he is the only active NBA player on that list in the top 10. Now, you tell me if you really think someone has a fucking chance of breaking LeBron James' scoring record. Like, really. You know, just for shits and giggles, this is LeBron James' 22nd season, meaning his 20th was the 2002-2003 season. Oh, my bad. No, the 2022-2023 season. My fault. So let's just look up his stats all time at that season. Okay, at the end of the regular season, LeBron James had 38,652 points, meaning Kevin Durant would still be around 2.9 thousand behind him. Okay? Like, assuming LeBron James did not play past season 20, and assuming Kevin Durant plays 3 more seasons until his 20th and does not decline at all in any way, and does not get injured at all in any way, then he would still be around about 2.9 thousand behind LeBron James. And people will tell you with a straight fucking face that LeBron James is not the best scorer of all time, and that is Kevin Durant. Come on now, people. The numbers don't lie. Now, let's do the unrealistic version for Kevin Durant. Now, to do this, we're going to do Kevin Durant's career average, which is 27.2 points per game. Okay. There's 24 games left in the season. Wait, no. Well, 24, 26. Hold on. Okay, it's 24 games left in the season. All right, now let's do times 27.2, 652.3. All right, so unrealistically, assuming Kevin Durant plays every remaining game this season and increases his average by 0.3 points to match his career, he would have 30,788 points at the end of the fucking season. Now, let's just assume, we'll do two assumptions. We'll do the 3 years, and then we'll assume he plays until he's 42, like LeBron James did in our simulation of him. All right. So that's 82 games times 27.2 points. All right. Now that's times 3. 6,691. Okay. All right. So assuming Kevin Durant plays for 3 years, plays every single game, and averages his career average and not decreasing at all, he would have 37,479 points by the time he retires at 40 years old. Now let's do this again. 82 times 27.2. Now we have to do this times 5 years to get him to his 22nd season. Well, actually, no. We assume LeBron James will play these remaining 2 years, so he would be in his 24th season. So we would have to give Kevin Durant his 24th season too. So assuming he plays for 7 more years, being 43, pushing 44. All right, moment of truth. Plus 30,788. Okay, now let's see our calculations for LeBron. Assuming he plays these remaining 2 years only, we're going to give Kevin Durant an extra 5 years on LeBron James. Assuming he plays every single game and his averages are the same for his career and not what he's currently having. Okay, just checked it. LeBron James will have 46,106 points. Okay? Meaning, assuming Kevin Durant has 7 years left in him to match LeBron James' 24 seasons. Okay? And assuming he plays every single game of every single season from this point on, and assuming he averages 27.2 points per game and does not decline at all while going into his mid-40s, he would finally beat LeBron James by 295 points only. For reference, for KD's career average, that would be just about 11 games. For LeBron's average, that would be just about 11 games. So assuming all of those liberties for Kevin Durant, while still keeping LeBron realistic, it would take LeBron only 11 games to pass KD again. Now you sit here and tell me that LeBron James' scoring record will be broken within our lifetimes, or within our kids' lifetimes. Hell, it took 50 fucking years for somebody to break Kareem's record. All right? And you think somebody's going to break LeBron James' record in the next 100 years? I doubt it. Truly, I doubt it. Unless they extend these games to like 20-minute quarters. I doubt it. I mean, the first person we thought could actually do it was Wemby. And he showed promise and the fucking path to do it. But it's only his second season, and he's missing the second half of it because of blood clots. So Wemby's out already. Well, let's be honest. These injuries are going to keep piling up. He's already out of the contention. And the only active NBA player taking all the liberties we can still barely beats him. So Kevin Durant's out by a fucking wide margin. Who's going to do it? Like, the person who is going to beat LeBron James' scoring record, parents probably haven't even been born yet. Okay? Their grandparents probably haven't even been born yet. Alright? Like, we probably don't even know the name for the generation of the fucking player that's going to beat LeBron James' scoring record. We probably haven't even thought that far ahead yet. Okay? And they just walked up to my porch talking. Hold on. Give my fucking knife. Okay, it's just the mailman. Must have been on the phone or something. That scared the shit out of me. But yeah, LeBron James' scoring record is so unbelievably unbreakable, it's not even funny. But here, just for shits and giggles, let's do something here. All right, this is what Kevin Durant's realistic averages, or not averages, total would be for his career. All right, this is what he's realistically going to retire with if he plays another 3 seasons and does not decline at all in games played or performance. Because those things we cannot predict. Okay, that's impossible to predict. Okay. All right, now let's do all-time NBA points. He would be fourth, my bad. He would be fourth all-time above Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Dirk Nowitzki, and Wilt Chamberlain, assuming he retires with 35,299 points. He would still not even be top 3 in his 20th season. And y'all want to sit here with a straight face and tell me that man is the greatest scorer of all time. Oh, fucking K. Like, just okay. Yeah. I don't know what to say, man. LeBron James is the fucking GOAT. He is unbeatable. Like realistically, how do you beat that? Actually, no, let's go over how do you beat that. All right, the 46,106 points we're projecting LeBron James to have when he retires. All right, we're going to do that divided by 82 games. Okay, so you have to play 562 games. Assuming you played every game and got 82 point games. Okay, no, actually, that was back calculation. Let's back calculation. Let me see. All right, here, let's do league averages. Okay. Okay, wait, what? 113? No, how do I do for player? Okay, I guess we can't find per player. But yeah, here, let's do right now the season leaders. Is SGA with 32.4, okay? Now let's do 46,000, my bad. 106 divided by 32 point what? 0.4. Okay. So SGA right now, like the all-time, well, not all-time, the leading scorer in the NBA right now would have to play 1,423 games to beat LeBron James. No, just to tie LeBron James' record. That is 17 seasons. Assuming you played every game of every season, you would have to average 32 points for nearly 2 decades and play every single game just to have a chance of beating LeBron James' record. That is impossible. Okay? Like, that's some shit they used to do back off cocaine and steroids in the fucking 70s. Okay? In today's league, that is impossible. Especially with low management and all that crap. Like, I don't think it's going to stay a rule forever, but like, as of right now, this right here, to achieve what you would need to achieve to beat LeBron James' record, will be impossible. Because remember, that's 17 seasons, okay? So you have to do this from rookie year, averaging 32 points from your rookie year until you were, what? Assuming you came into the league at 18, 35. You have to average 32 points from rookie season until you were mid-30s. All right? And if you came into the league at 22, you would be 40 or pushing 40. Okay? So, I don't know what y'all want me to do, bro. LeBron James' record is unbeatable, no matter how you look at it. I know people said that about Kareem, and let me not say unbeatable. It's unbeatable as of right now. Okay? I do not see any way any player can beat LeBron James' record. I mean, like, what else do you want, bro? You have to have the longest career ever And you have to be playing at a higher level for your entire career, nonstop, no major injuries, no missing half the season, no missing a full season, no even missing a quarter of a season. You can't even miss a fucking quarter of one season for 2 decades. If you do that, you're fucking fucked, okay? You can't even afford to miss a quarter of a season due to injuries. You can't even afford to miss that for 2 decades plus. All right? You have to be scoring at a high level. And you know what's the scariest part? You know what's the fucking scariest part about LeBron James' record? He still has over 11,000 assists. Okay? This right here is what is fucking scary about LeBron James' record. This man has 12,000 assists to his name. Okay? Actually, no, 11,463. My bad. But, like, he is still a pass-first player by a large account, okay? Like, that's the scariest part. Now, this would be somewhat easy to do if you just chuck shots up and nothing else. It's all you did, scoring. Literally nothing else. But LeBron James still has 11,000 assists game. Okay? Still has 11,000. Meaning, he is still a pass-first player at the end of the day. And he still has that record. Now, I want you to just visualize in your fucking brain what would happen if LeBron James never passed. If he was a ball hog and he just chucked up shots repeatedly, nonstop, every game. He would probably be at 60,000 all-time points. All right? Like, at least 50. He'd be at least at 50K by now. Yeah, that's the terrifying part. Like, you see LeBron James number 4 on this list? Kevin Durant, who is the only active player in the top 10. Let's see where he is on this list. Not even top 25. Okay? Okay, they say he's ranked 100th all time. 100th. So that's scary. He is top 10 in scoring, but he is top 100 in assists. LeBron James is number 1 in scoring and number 4 in assists. That is fucking terrifying. Y'all not understanding, bro. That is truly scary. Like, holy shit. And we see what happens, bro. We see what happens when somebody just chucks up shots and doesn't really pass. That's your Kobe Bryant's, bro. That's your MJ's. Hell, that's even your Kevin Durant's based on the numbers. Like, we see what happens. They still are nowhere near LeBron. Not even close. The greatest shot chuckers in NBA history that played for multiple decades. Let's use Kobe Bryant as an example. He's known for being a ball. He's known for just chucking up random shots. Like, and he worked out all the time. He worked so hard to make sure he was best in the league. And he still is not even close to LeBron James. That's a fucking problem. Okay? Like, imagine spending 2 decades of your career, 2 decades exactly, just chucking up shots all the time, being a ball hog, and this guy that's a pass-first player is still killing your numbers with ease. Oh, probably shouldn't say killing. RB Kobe. No disrespect. But, like, just imagine that, bro. LeBron James is a fucking problem. And there are niggas that'll still swear with their whole chest that he's not the GOAT. I mean, even if you say, it's all longevity. Dog, he's still the best. Like, he's still the best. Like, people say, it's all longevity. Bro, even if you take away these last 2 seasons, LeBron James is still number 1. Okay? He's ahead of Kareem by around 300 points. Even if you take away these last 2 seasons. Because you say, it's all longevity. Make it even 2 decades. Alright? Tim Duncan played for 2 decades. Dirk Nowitzki played for 2 decades. Kareem played for 2 decades. MJ played on and off for 2 decades. Kobe played for 2 decades. Alright, you just take away these last 2 seasons, just completely make it unfair for LeBron James. He's still number 1. What the fuck do you want from him? Alright? And there's still niggas that'll say his scoring record will be beat. There's still dumbass niggas that will watch this video and still swear with their whole chest that LeBron James is not the best scorer ever. They'll say it's Kevin Durant. Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here. We give Kevin Durant every leeway possible, and he still is only 11 games ahead of LeBron James. 11. And that's giving him every possible advantage. That's 1 month, my nigga. You are 1 NBA season month away from losing to LeBron James while making your records as unrealistic and inflated as possible while still being in the realm of reality. Like, oh my God. Do better. Okay? Anyone who says LeBron James isn't the GOAT and isn't the GOAT scorer, you're fucking delusional. Okay? You're delusional straight like that. But yeah, that's my rant for the day. Yeah, I saw somebody say Kevin Durant's better scorer than LeBron James, and it was pissing me off beyond belief. All right, so be good people, drink some water, get some pussy. I love you all. Remember that. Goodbye.